Hey Aquarius, I hope everything is everything. I hope that the universe is blessing you abundantly. My name is Kanara, and thank you so much for watching my video. Alright, y'all, so this reading is going to be fire. This reading is going to be about love. Who y'all love? Who you love? Hell, I know I love God. Hell. Alright, so we just going to get the tea. It says y'all love reading, so hey, catch it, honey. Messages and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Aquarius. Counselor, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. I like that. All right. Messages and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages, okay. Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. All right, and y'all birthday coming up. Yeah, so Aquarius, the good things gonna come. It's gonna be a really hard, it's going to be, I wouldn't say hard, but you're going to notice that there's going to be some challenges. It's just going to be change, but change always brings good. It doesn't matter how hard the change is, how long it is, it always comes together. And once this change is going, you're going to realize who you are and how people actually attach to you, and you know how you connect with people. Messages and guidance for Aquarius. Y'all, my hands are small, so please excuse the way I shuffle. Like, this is a big deck. Ah, that's what she said. Messages and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages and guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages and guidance for Aquarius regarding their love life. Let me add that. For Aquarius, messages and guidance for Aquarius regarding their love life, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hell, I'm trying to be specific as possible. I told y'all the way I shuffle is because my hands are small. Then because I can't shuffle, honey, I do this. So, want to make that known. All right, y'all. Let's see what the tea is. What's the tea? What's the tea? Oh. Ooh, you holding yourself back. You, Aquarius, if you are looking for love, I'm going to start right there. If you are looking for love, you are holding yourself back. You need to acknowledge your toxic traits. You are human. You are not perfect. Everybody, it doesn't matter who you are. Everyone has a toxic trait. Hell, sometimes we want to acknowledge it. Sometimes we don't. But it is now to acknowledge those toxic traits, the control, the communication problems, the always wanting to be right, always wanting things to go your way, not seeing other people's point of view, being closed-minded. All those are forms of toxicity. And if that sounds familiar, honey, you are holding yourself back from not wanting to improve on those things. And as an Aquarius, I'm sorry, y'all always think y'all right. You guys are, it's either my way or the highway. I know that because my dad is an Aquarius as well as my ex. I don't know why I thought it was going to work. But you guys, so that's another toxic trait that you have to work on. It doesn't have, how come you can't compromise? How come, you know, the people that that's in your around, I mean, your surrounding environment, how come you can't properly submit and say, oh, okay, you're right. You know, there's nothing wrong with backing away or backing down. It does not make you less than Aquarius, okay? So what I want you to do is work on your toxic ways, toxicity. That's going to be your word. And just know that your shit stink too, Aquarius. That's going to be the title. Your shit stink too. And once you purge all this toxic ass shit, you'll be able to move forward. You're going to properly make the right decisions on do I go left or do I go right? How can I move forward, or I will move forward? So you will create a whole new path for yourself, a whole new avenue, a whole new world. You just need to focus on improving yourself. We all have a dark side. We all have a shadow side. I'm an Aries. I'm a control freak. You know, so sometimes I have to submit. Sometimes I have to be like, oh, okay. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, you are right. Whatever. You know, it's hard because of my ego, but I would never let my ego stand in the way too much because, like I said, I'm an Aries and shit can just go left real quick. So, like I said, you're holding yourself back from this shit. Stop. You deserve the world. Universe trying to give it to you, but you don't want to listen. You want to be right. You want to be more right than the fucking universe. What the fuck? So yeah, this is just telling me right here. And you've been making very impulsive actions. You've been very impulsive, which means that as an Aquarius, I will say this: you guys are very patient. I will say that you guys can go with the flow. But as of lately, you haven't been doing that. You have been acting very impulsively. You just been wanting shit to come fast. I want this, I want that. And he's, you know, like that's not the way to be, honey. You can't be like that all the time. So in order to stop acting impulsively, you have to remember who the fuck you are. You're not childish anymore. You're not the same person you were 2 years ago to where you could make these mistakes, because acting impulsively can get you somewhere you don't fucking want to be. Do you hear me? So instead of being impulsive, be like the King of Swords. This is you, Aquarius. Be very methodical about what you want and what you want to do. Because if you're impulsive about your love life, if you're just, hey, yeah, I know you, now let's have sex, or hey, yeah, I like you, so let's get in a relationship, it's not really going to go anywhere. So you need to sit back and relax and really think about who you want to attract. What do you want to attract, and how will you attract them? You know, you need to start planning. The King of Swords is all about planning. Okay, you know what you want. Okay, so you start planning and then go ahead and go for it. Exact. Magician, you have to do some internal work, honey. Internal work is needed, as well as the exterior, but you cannot shine bright with your partner if you are still holding yourself back from finding love, from finding the person that you're supposed to be with at this time, whether it's temporary, momentarily, or forever. You are holding yourself back from finding that true person because you don't really understand your worth. You don't realize who the fuck you are. You keep questioning and doubting yourself. But one thing I like about y'all is that y'all look cool as a cucumber on the exterior, but in the interior, y'all are freaking the fuck out. Oh my God. You know, it's like tower moments, but it's okay to show that. You see what I'm saying? It's okay to be afraid. It's okay, because one thing about you guys guard your heart. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not helping you find the love that you want at all. So if you want somebody, make sure that you are properly working on yourself in order to attract the right vibrations. Look at her. Doesn't she look at peace? It's all about her, you know. So properly nurturing herself in order to attract the right love, in order for your future significant other to give to you properly, and so you can give to them as well properly. Because love is all about loving people how they want to be loved, not loving people how we want to love them, honey, because you will be fucked over every single time. So that's why I always say love is all about compromise, because you're trying to get to know this person and you're so used to your toxic pattern behavior, and then when they're like, hey, I like roses and flowers, and you're like, I don't give roses and flowers, then y'all speaking two different love languages. So that's when you have to compromise. So just because that person looks different or their beliefs are different doesn't mean that it cannot work. Yep, you have to want to create a new beginning. You have to want the stability that you are looking for. Or you can say you want it, but are your actions going towards what you want? Are you working towards what you actually want? You know? So I just don't understand how people like, yeah, I want love. And then love is right in front of them. Oh, nah, I didn't expect you. What the hell? Clarity on the Princess of Pentacles. Yep. You've been doubting yourself and you feel like you're not appreciated enough. Or that was in the past. In the past, people made you feel like you weren't good enough. Or that you weren't capable of giving them the love that they needed. Or people probably wasn't capable of loving you the way you needed. So now that really affects you now. And you are basically trying to figure out what suits you, what you want, what kind of partner you want, and what is actually good for you, because you're still questioning that. And it's okay. You know when the right person's going to come. Period. Do you hear me? So don't let past experiences fuck you over, because those people ain't here now, but you are. So that means that you have to let go of that past trauma and pain and boss the fuck up. Do you hear me? Okay. Blessings for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding their love life. Blessings for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for their love life. All right, a blessing for unity where once there was division. So when the ex gonna be knocking on your door, knock, or maybe y'all met in a past life and y'all reconnected in this life. All right, y'all, that's all I have. Ashe.